My instructor told me at a young age that I was going to have a school, and I believed him. I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I've always known that I was going to have a school. And it was my chance to give back for all the instructors I had before. You know, what they shared with me, now I can share with others.
I could tell you that there aren't very many cons of owning a martial arts school. The pros definitely outweigh the cons. I would say the only con is that it does take a lot of work and time.
Well, the Dragon's Den is a mixed martial arts club. The main style we teach is a traditional style from Hawaii called Kaji Kembo, started in 1947. It's a mix of 5 styles, karate, judo, jiu-jitsu, kempo, and gung fu, also known as Chinese boxing. We teach discipline, we teach honor, integrity. It's not just about fighting, but it's about how you treat people. And being a Hawaiian style, we talk a lot about the spirit of aloha and the spirit of ohana, or love and family, as it would translate.
It takes a team to run a business, and definitely a martial arts school.
My wife teaches the women's cardio kickboxing class.
Everybody helps out, even including my little girls.
My son helps assist in the junior classes and the peewee classes.
They help clean the family room. They'll put Gatorade in our refrigerator.
My brother teaches the MMA classes. My dad started it all with, being a boxer, so we're very family oriented.
What I do is mostly the administrative stuff. I basically maintain the books. That includes accounts receivable, accounts payable, paying our vendors. I started doing Kaji Kembo, which is the martial arts, but that was before the kids were born, and it's a huge commitment. My husband and I both have a second job, or I should say our primary job, and this is our secondary job. That at times can take away from family time. But all in all, it's definitely worth it.
The more lean, the more power. However, the more lean, the more balance. My brother, he's a professional fighter.
As far as becoming a professional fighter, no one has ever pushed me to say, turn pro, become pro. That was something I wanted to do on my own. At first, my parents disagreed with what I wanted to do. With my brother having a side with me, though, he was able to convince them that I'm good enough to do what I'm doing. And now that I do fight, they support me 100%.
I started training when I was 6 years old. Everybody in my family was involved in martial arts some way or another.
One of my biggest memories growing up is just training in the garage. Before we had this facility, this ring, this mat, we trained in the garage, and I just remember waking up and going in the garage and just having mirrors, no mats, and training with my brother or training with Professor Batista. So growing up, we didn't really have to go anywhere. We learned in the garage, and that was kind of our first taste of martial arts.
We have kids here. In our family room, they do their homework, they watch TV, but they're still with us. Even though we're sort of working, they're still with us.
My family's been a big influence in the martial arts because I was born into it. I've never not known martial arts, which is kind of cool. So I was privileged enough to have my family constantly support me, my parents, my brother, everybody around me.
It's a very family-run business. I run the programs on the mat. My wife also takes care of the accounting and all the bookwork, so everything's family here. Everybody that comes here, eventually treats each other like cousins and uncles and brothers and sisters, and they get to know each other on and off the mat, in the school and outside of the school, and they kind of build lifelong relationships that way. Martial arts has influenced my life in a big way. I own a martial arts school. My children are in the martial arts. My wife is in the martial arts. My family.
Our family has learned to work together. So it's just one thing that has brought us together as far as a team and how to make it work.
It's not just a business, but it's a passion of mine. I would say that it runs in my blood. It's not something I do. It's something of who I am. Do it again with a knee kick.
I want to see the kick.
Okay, show them your kick. Give them your best kick. Yeah, right towards the camera. Kick right towards the camera. Go ahead, hands up. Throw a kick.